Hey guys, Micka from Scouts for Entertainment here today. Glad to have you here with me. We're doing an NTW3 quick installation video, and I'll also show you where you can find your Napoleon Total War 3 replays afterwards, so you can send them to your favourite YouTuber like yours truly. So you simply make sure you want to have first of all the Steam version of Napoleon Total War 3. I'll quickly show you what that looks like here once you've got it. As you can see here, I've got Total War Napoleon Definitive Edition personally. Then I go to my web browser and I simply type in ntw3moddb.com. And the link should come up, and once you click into that, it'll take you to moddb.com, and you should find this page. Now I've simply clicked into the files here, so it shows all the files for NTW3. Now the only files you'll need here for this mod, for the moment anyway, are the NTW3 8.7 to 4. Then you'll need the Napoleon Total War 3 8.8, 8.9, and of course the 8.9.1. So once you start downloading all these files here, obviously you start with 8.7 and work your way up from there. So once you've downloaded all the 8.7 files, you'll go to your downloads page and you probably just select all of them, Control X, create a file in your documents for NTW3, and like I have done here. And as you can see here, I've set it up at NTW3 8.7. You go into that. These are the 4 files you'll get from downloading those 4 8.7 files. Okay. And so once you've done this, you simply go to your link here, click on that. It'll go, do you want to make changes? You say yes. And now you want to make sure that it's going to the correct file path. If you do this incorrectly, once you try to open the mod and play the mod, it won't work. And that's because when you follow your file path, you'll go to Napoleon Total War, and you'll see another Napoleon Total War file in there. The installation does actually cause you to create 2 Napoleon Total War files. Don't panic if that happens. You simply go to your second Napoleon Total War file, select all the documents there, Control X, go back, Control V, delete that Napoleon Total War file link in there now, the folder, the empty folder it should be, and you should be okay from there. But what I did is my file is, my Steam games are installed on my D drive game library, hence, and we go to, I think, well, Steam, and then Steam apps, and then common, and that's it. Now as you can see here, it goes straight to my Napoleon Total War file. I keep wanting to say NTW3 for some reason, probably because it's an NTW3 video, but that's as far as you go. You click common, you click OK, and that should be your file path. You'll click next and it'll install, and that's it. You don't need to do anything else there for 8.7. Everything should be done. You just need to make sure you have the bin files there as well. Then you go simply to your NTW3 8.8. You'll get this file here. I extract those files with WinRAR. WinRAR is pretty good. I suggest you use that as well. You simply right click on that and you say extract here. You should extract it to the file or the file path that you've set up, like I have here, NTW3 8.8, and then you simply click that and repeat the same process as you did for 8.7. The same is for 8.9 and 8.9.1 is a little bit different. I'll show you that in a second. But as you can see here, same story. Go back up. Steam apps, common. And there you go. Click next and it'll install there as well. I don't need to do that. And then we come to 8.9. Again, same story. I'm just going to go through this anyway just to make sure, so you guys can follow me as you install all your files as well. So let's go OK, browse. Of course I have to change this again. I don't know why it defaults to this, but it just does. And there we go. See, done. Next, good to go. Alright, now when it comes to download the new patch or the hotfix, once you click on this and you say extract here, you'll get this NTW3 folder, and what you have to do is simply Control X. I won't do this, but just follow me here. We have to go through this file path again, unfortunately, and that's like the 5th time so far. But yeah, Steam apps, common. We find our Napoleon Total War folder. We go to data, and you'll see that NTW3. Now I'll show you this side by side. You simply go onto that. You click copy or Control C. Come back here. It'll say Control V. It'll say replace files in the destination. I don't need to do that because I've already done it, but I will click yes. So I'll click left click that. It'll say that, and then you should be good to go. Now, once you've installed all the mods, you should actually have the link here, 8.9. You won't find 8.9.1. So let's say click this one, it'll come up. If you want to play multiplayer battles with your friends, mostly everyone clicks classic battles there, so follow that. You just click that, it'll go into the game, and you should be good to go. Now, to help you find those replays, you simply go to here, and you type in control panel. We go to this, click OK. We go to appearance and personalizations. We go to file explorer options, and I click on the show hidden files and folders. We come down here, we say show hidden files and drives, which I've already done that. You simply click OK. You come back to here, go back down, open this again. It's alright. You guys can pause the video, stop it, go back, whatever you need to do. And then you go to your C drive. And for me, it's users, SOE, Scouts of Entertainment. And then this file should appear, app data, that's key. Click on that, click on roaming, creative assembly, Napoleon, and there's your replay file. Now, if you've installed the game for the first time and you don't have any replays, then you'll see this file is blank, it won't be there. If you want it to be there and you don't have any replays yet to show, or have, because you haven't played any games yet, you simply go to your battle replay area on the mod or on the game. Well, we'll do that now. We'll do that now, I suppose, just so you guys get an idea. Because if you go there and you look for your replay file, it won't be there originally. You have to actually start the game first to get that to show up.
Sega.
There we go. Get rid of that. I don't want a copyright claim. And I'll have to change something else there later on. I'll show you that actually too before we go. Okay, so single player, play battle, view replays, and as you can see, I've got some replays to do. So I've got to get on top of that soon. But that's it. Your replay file should show up once you go into that area. Now, to show you guys to get the right camera, because when you start the game, you'll have the camera and it only goes so high. But if you want to go as high as the clouds and you want to try and see the whole map, it actually really helps you out when you're playing a battle because you can see more, you can see your enemies from a further distance. I found it's a great advantage in a fight. So you want to go to your file area again here. You want to go to users. You want to find your app data file, go there. Roaming, the creative assembly, Napoleon, scripts, okay, scripts. And you want to go to preference scripts. So right here, you'll see default camera type here. You want to make sure this number here is 2, not 1. This will change every time you change the graphic settings or you turn on and off the music in the game like I just showed you, okay? So we want to delete that. We want to put 2 there. And you'll click File, you'll click Save, and when you go back into the game, that should give you the camera angle that you want. I won't say it's what you need, but I found it quite beneficial when playing the game personally. Now, before we go, a lot of players actually experience this issue when they're trying to join multiplayer games, okay? It says, failed to join, cannot find host. Now, a couple of ways I've found around that. I'm not sure if it's a definitive fix or not. I've gone here to portforward.com Napoleon Total War, and it comes up with these little areas here, TCP, UDP. You want to find your browser website, which is simply your IP address. You simply type in your IP address, it should come up with your browser. You want to go into that one. Now, I use TP-Link, and when I get into it, I go to Advanced Settings, I find Virtual Servers, and I simply put in the ports here, as you can see, in the external, internal. Now this one here, if you have TP and you try and put it in the external and internal area, it will come with an error. You just want to put this into the external area only and click Save, that'll work there. If they can enable both TCP and UDP, probably do so, it does make things a little bit easier. And that should actually help you join other players' games. So the issue with that is your computer just can't find the host's game or host PC or laptop, so you can't connect with them. That's where a lot of NTW3 players seem to have issues with. Also, this is also something I found that was interesting. My missus was running a VPN at the time in the house on a different computer, and I couldn't connect with the player. But after I turned off that VPN or shut down that VPN link, I could find it, okay? So I think VPNs does sort of mess around with your system a little bit. It might make it harder for it might actually cause that issue as well. people also say that VPNs can fix the issue. So, play around with that, see what works for you. Personally, VPNs don't work for me. That's just the way it is for me. But that was the NTW3 installation video. Hope that was beneficial. Hope you guys have any hope you guys don't have any issues with joining other multiplayer battles like I did. But hopefully NTW3 works for you now, and it'll bring you many hours of happiness and joy, and most of all, victory on the battlefield. This is Micka from Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Goodbye, my fellow Scout Troopers. Catch you in the next Total War battle.